Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Welcome to the fifth installment of Hadlakas Neros. As we explained before, the Hadlakas Neros is a mitzvah where one has to light candles in order to ascertain that there will be light in the room. That's correct. Light in the room as opposed to no light in the room. Let me explain. You see, we all know that one of the reasons why we light candles is because of Shalom Bayit. Peace in the home. I must tell you a secret. Shalom Bayit doesn't just mean peace in the home between husband and wife. Shalom Bayit means peace in the home that you shouldn't bump into things that are in the dark. It's not very possible to have a plausible life or comfortable life when you're groping in the dark and bumping into things. Shabbos is the day in which everything has to be clear, and Shabbos is the day when everything has to be happy, and one of those conditions is to make sure that you can see where you're going. So that's what Shalom Bayit means. To be literal, peace of the house, peace of where you're going to be, whether it's going to be where you're going to be sleeping, whether it's going to be where you're going to be eating, wherever the Neros are going to be, that's where there has to be light. Ad kedei kach. I know this must sound or may sound as a chiddush for some of you out there. What happens if someone doesn't have candles as in flames, but wants to make a bracha on electricity, electric lights, fluorescents, incandescent lights? We are of the opinion that in such a situation, that's right, you're allowed to make a bracha on electricity and light lights l'chvod Shabbos and make a bracha. If you're Ashkenazi, you light first and make a bracha after. And if you're Sephardi, so you make a bracha first and light afterwards. But that's a chiddush because the whole inyan of having a flame is like Hanukkah. You have to have Shem and Zayis, olive oil. You have to have a flame, like the flames of the menorah. But as we explained, the purpose of Ner Shabbos is not to have a flame, but rather to have light. So if we have light, so then we have light without the flame, you're even allowed to make a bracha. I'll say something which may come as another chiddush. In yeshivas, where there is a safety hazard, God forbid, chas v'shalom, we should never hear any more bad news of fires breaking out in the dorms. We strongly recommend and suggest that they should be lighting with electricity, not with flames. And a second big chiddush that you may not be aware of, when one goes away to a hotel, where should they light? Usually, by and large, the safety precautions that are very, very clearly told to us as we come into the hotel, do not light any fires in your room. Well, what do I do Friday afternoon? Well, they have a lobby where everyone is lighting Ner Shabbos. Maybe we should discuss that at a later class, if you're Yotzei, all together with that. But that's for sure. It should be lit in your room of your residence for Shabbos and electricity. Invest in a kosher lamp. Even one is good enough. Invest in some type of electricity that will have some hana'ah, some benefit of light when you come back to your room. And on that, you should make a bracha, if at all. Stay tuned for more on Hadlakas Neros.